Welcome back, big sports fans. Well, after taking 2 of 3 against the Arizona Diamondbacks, we just now head out to Detroit for 3 games against the Tigers. So let's sim the first 2 games and then get into Game 3. For Game 1, Jays win 19-3. For the Jays bats, they scored 19 runs and 18 hits, 6 walks, and struck out 7 times. Yelich, Jimenez win, and Moreno hit doubles. Santander, Butler, Clement, and Varsho hit home runs. Santander, Butler, Clement, Moreno, and Varsho get the RBIs. Jimenez and Wynn get stolen bases. And for the pitching, Ricky Tiedemann gets his 4th win of the season. As a team, they give up 3 runs on 9 hits, 4 walks, and strike out 8. So Brian Wu is off the injury list after Game 1. So to put him back in the lineup, I'm going to have to send down Ricky Tiedemann, even though he's been on fire. He still has an option to be used. I was going to spend out Spencer Turnbull, but he's been in the league too long, and I'll have to put him on waivers. And with that, we go back to simming Game 2, where the Jays win 5-2. For the Jays bats, they score 5 runs on 10 hits, 0 walks, strike out 6 times. Fry, Varsho hit doubles. Jimenez, Harper, Moreno hit home runs. Jimenez, Harper, Santander, Moreno, and Varsho get the RBIs. Moreno gets a stolen base. And for the pitching, Garrett Cole gets his 7th win of the season. Mason Miller gets his 29th save of the season, and as a team, they give up 2 runs and 4 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 10. And for Game 3, Jays go for the series sweep as they send Braxton Garrett to the mound to go up against Christopher Sanchez. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we're playing quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as 2 of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these 2 are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Shortstop,
Everything was on
Mason
time and
Wynn.
fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Harper now.
First baseman Bryce Harper.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to first, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Braxton Garrett.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, for taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that's fouled off. That one down the line. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Colton.
Batting second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Outside corner. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second, not in time. It's a double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. Two outs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Run scores easily. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Fights it off, he'll see another. In the air, right field, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Blue Jays.
New inning getting
Left
started.
fielder,
Now it's going to be Anthony
Santander.
Santander. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next for Toronto, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Dalton Varsho.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That misses, and it's a full count. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, Keith handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond and quickly 1 away in the second. It'll bring up
Batting
JT
seventh,
Realmuto.
catcher JT Realmuto.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and Realmuto is out.
Batting
Two
eighth,
down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Next one misses. 2-1. That's in there. On a line out towards center. Varsho snags it on the run. Top half of the third inning, digging in, David
third
Fry.
baseman David Fry.
And it is 2-1. And a foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Vic Caratini at the plate. Foul ball there. And a 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, second
So up
baseman
next,
Ernie Clement.
Clement. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Wenzel Perez.
Wenzel Perez.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2-2 the count.
Inside, 3-2 now. Out to center. Varsho settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Colt Keith.
Second baseman Colt Keith.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Riley Green. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Green at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman Yoan Moncada.
next offering is fouled back. Fly ball to right. Butler gliding in towards the infield. Makes the catch. And that is that. Start of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Lawrence Butler. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. And now Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Raley steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base
Up
is
next
empty.
for the
So
Blue
here
Jays, first
is
baseman,
Bryce Harper. Ball to strike. There's the strike at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Now one miss.
Inside.
And a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Now
Showed a
batting,
willingness to
left
drive that
fielder
pitch the
Anthony
opposite way.
Santander.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
To third. Moncada tossed to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. And the batter now, Luke Raley.
First baseman.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Hard hit to third. There's 1 out and 2. What a play. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Tosses to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Gabriel Moreno. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and brings it in at the wall. So digging in, David Fry.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Tigers.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Now the number 2 hitter,
second baseman, Colt Keith.
Falling behind 2-1. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back at Comerica Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Victor Caratini. Just misses with that one. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Ernie Clement.
So up next, Ernie Clement. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped. And foul ball. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-2. Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next for Toronto, Lawrence Butler. And that is out of play. And base hit. And that extends the inning.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the plate, Mason Wynn to the right side. A sliding stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new
43,
pitcher on the mound, Andrew
Nardi.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Riley Green
Leading
up
off
now for the Tigers.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Nope. Outside.
A little bit low. 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job
Now
of grinding
batting,
out that at
right
bat. Saw a lot of
fielder,
pitches
Kerry
and ends up drawing the
Carpenter.
walk. Very gritty.
Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. Ground ball right side, could be two. Harper tossed to second, on to first, double play. And now Yohan Moncada.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Foul ball. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Swing and a ground ball. Clement over to first. That ends the inning.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back.
the
We're in the
Tigers.
seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number 19.
Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now
Leading
here
off
is
for
Harper.
the Blue Jays, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there,
Now
but a
batting,
bit of a
left
lost start
fielder,
for some,
Anthony
so that was nicely
Santander.
done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Anthony Santander at the plate. The tying run at the plate. That one misses. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Moncada. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one outside, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. New pitcher for the Tigers, Grant
For the
Curtis.
Tigers.
And as relievers go, he's not a
Number
big
48.
strikeout guy. Tries to force
Grant
weak contact,
Curtis.
so command and execution are huge for him.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Up the middle, Volpe. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now pitching for Toronto.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
61.
seventh. Zach Jackson.
Zach Jackson.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And up to the plate
Leading
is
off for the
JT
Tigers,
Realmuto.
catcher JT Realmuto.
That clips a corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one drilled left field. Santander going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. And up next for Detroit, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho hauls it in, 2 away. So digging in,
Now batting, the
Wenzel
center
Perez.
fielder, Wenzel Perez.
And 1 and 2.
And he really sells the
1 ball,
changeup with that arm
2 strikes.
action.
That's out to center field. Varsho moving under it. Hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back,
the
and a new
Tigers.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Bo
4.
Brisky.
Well, the
Bo
best relievers
Brisky.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the third
Leading
baseman,
off for
David
Toronto,
Fry.
third baseman David Fry.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter makes the ground. 1 down. So up next
Now
for
batting,
Toronto, Victor
catcher,
Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
Hard hit left side. Volpe throws it to first in time. That's the 2nd out. Ernie
Up next
Clement
for the
digs
Blue
in
Jays,
now.
second baseman Ernie Clement.
1-1 now.
Oh,
Just
that pitch is
missed.
out.
That one fouled off. 2 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Ahmed Rosario. This one in the air. Harper puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman,
Now
Colt
batting,
Keith.
second baseman Colt Keith.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. Frozen with a backdoor slider. Riley
Up
Green
next
up now for the Tigers.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience
Up
in this
next
one.
for
It's the
the
second
Tigers.
time he's taken ball 4.
Right fielder,
And next will be
Kerry
the Tiger
Carpenter.
cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Two outs. Up the middle, win. They get the force, inning over.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back,
the Tigers.
and here comes the closer, Robert
Number
Suarez.
75.
Comes on looking for his
Robert
35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
So back to the
Leading
top of
off
the
for
order.
Toronto,
Now it's the
right
right fielder,
fielder,
Lawrence
Butler.
Butler. In the air, right side. Carpenter in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Mason
batting,
Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Tigers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next
Bryce
for
Harper
the
to the
Blue
plate.
Jays, first baseman Bryce Harper.
This could end it. And that
2 balls,
skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. That's the ball game.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So after scoring 19 runs in Game 1, the Jays couldn't even muster 1 run in Game 3. They get shut out. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they scored 0 runs on 4 hits, 0 walks, strike out 10 times. And for the pitching, Braxton Garrett gets his 6th loss of the season, and as a team they give up 2 runs on 6 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 3. And with the series win, the Jays record now sits at 62-48, but are still tied for first place in the American League East. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series as the Jays head back home for 3 games against the Seattle Mariners.